why we're getting to the point that seeds of hatred of anti-Semitism. Whenever that you go historically, when you go to historically, we say, okay, the creation with Hashem, created everybody without any discrimination. It's by as the image of God, men and women without any discrimination. Second thing, the Exodus 3,000 years ago, great. We got freedom for the mankind, and it's not towards no slavery. That's why we say, let my people go. So in comparison with the other nations, okay, it's we say in Islam, the calendar start historically not starting for the point of the freedom. It's starting from the Hijrah. Hijrah, it means if he got Muhammad, the Prophet, he got from Mecca to Medina, starting 1,400 years ago. And they try to copy the Bible and the Torah because his wife Khadija, that was 22 years old, that was older than him, she was a Jew. Khadija, Muhammad's wife, was a Jew, and her cousins were Jews. Waraqa Abu Nawfal, they were Jews. So where Muhammad was influenced by whom? By the Jews. And Christ, Christ, uh, he was a Jew, he was a rabbi, he was a Kabbalist, okay? As a Jew, at Pesach, it, got and put in the jail, and they crucified him because that he wanted to be as a Jew and the king of the Jews, okay? It means that whenever that you get, everywhere that you go, so from one side you say the Jews you can blame me and they do the pogroms and so on as a communist as it's capitalist. From other side, the other religions that they say to Christianity, the 2000 years ago, the calendar, so it means that 2000 the birth of birth of Christ. And each of them, when they say we are better than Jews, because the basic is the Torah and the Bible. Above that, Christianity. We are better than Jews. Okay. Above that, we have the Muslims, Hatim al Anbiya, the last prophets. Okay. It's better than Jews. So let's go with your claims that you're better than Jews. Great. Okay, you're more superior than Jews. Great. Why not? So let's see, where is the peace and compassion of Christianity? Where is the love and compassion and peace of Muslims? Why out of the 56 countries in the world, Muslim countries, and 22 Arab nations, Arab countries, we don't have any democracy? And the only democracy in Middle East is Israel. Why? Because our calendar, our history, starting with freedom, starting of Chofesh. It means that taking the exodus, getting out of the slavery. That's why the Martin Luther King lets my people go. That's why the Moses. That's why all the prophets bringing us the message of Hashem that we have to not only the Ten Commandments. You see, you open the Torah, and in the Torah, what you see in the Torah, it says there's a codification of the law. The first law makers in the history, they are Jews, upon the Bible, upon the Torah. And in comparison with others that say Hammurabi, even in Hammurabi, we had slavery. There wasn't against this, no, it wasn't against the slavery, Hammurabi. But the Ten Commandments says that Shabbat, Shmor Shabbat Lekadsho, not only you have to keep the Shabbat, you observe the Shabbat, you, also your men and women and kids, and as well it's, you have to behave. It's not tsar balei chaim. It means that you have to understand that you have to give the one, once a week on Shabbat, even gonna let your whoever that you're working for you, it's Amma, Veshivcha, Evet, all of them, they're gonna have 1 day rest. That's the point. That's the point that we, as the nation that brought the lawmaking, the codification of the law, from ethics, from the morality upon the Torah, from other sides in comparison with the other religions that were promised to gonna bring us, the human being, okay? They are billions of Muslims. I think there are billion, 2 million. They are from other sides. We have Christianity that we are a billion and 200, even 8 millions. Okay, but even though their bases, they are building their own religions upon the Torah. We go to the atheists. Atheists or communists. 7 years, okay, they were collapsed, the Soviet Union, and all the people wanted to run away. All those in the Muslim countries want to run away from there. Why? Did they want to get to Europe? They want to get to Germany. They want to get to the freedom. So it means some kind of brainwashing slavery also. There's a it's some kind of they have to control, mind control. That's in it's not only in Judaism upon the Torah, not only it's the Talmud tell us that ochavruta umituta. It means the dialectic. Everything. It's not just shachor velavan. It's not just black and white. It means dialectic. It depends on the rationality, rationality, and the moral towards one each other is the basis of the Torah, not just me and Hashem Yitbarach like the Roman Catholic clergymen in the churches. No, it's conditional. Your behavior and your relation with Hashem, how you're behaving to your mankind. Ben Adam lechavero, kodem leben Adam lemakom. 10 commandments. From one side, Ben Adam la ze, Ben Adam la makom, between me and Hashem. 5 other commandments, they say, between me and it's mankind. And the respecting our parents is the 5th commandment. So it means without respecting your parents, respecting your, the one that's your scholar that's educating you, giving his knowledge, you cannot move forward. In brief, the comparison between Jews and others as the base seeds of the hatred, the anti-Semitism, anti-Israeli, and BDS, and sanctions, and so on, it depends historically how, first of all, as a morality and ethics, we behaving to one each other as Jews, without any dispute and sinat chinam. Second level is that between not only the Jewish scholars, do you remember the 3 circles of Harav Kook? They say Torani, Leumi, and universal. Okay, from Tikkun Olam, you cannot start to just say, "Whoa, we're coming and conquering all the states and so on, just say Allahu Akbar, that's going to be, everything is going to be, they say, Al-Islam huwa hal. In Arabic, we say, Islam is the solution. Which solution of mankind? Why the people in these states want to run away from there and they don't want Sharia? Because they push them to do whatever that they don't want, and the common sense cannot accept it. So it means how each of us behave to each other. First of all, we starting with family. Second one with the friends, and then with the nation as a nationality, leumi, and then universal. Whenever that you do the tikkun in your family and your nation and your society, then you can come and say, okay, you want to not to conquer, not just influence, to have impact on the universe, how to have better welfare and better life for the mankind. As well, third of the Nobel Prize belong to Jews. Why? Because how I'm trying to tikkun olam, to serve other nations in science, in technology, in high tech, and so on and so on. It means everything starting from mankind. כל המציל עולם, כל המציל אדם, כאילו הציל עולם מלא. Whenever that you rescuing, saving one life, it means you saved one world. Because out of this mankind, it can influence others. So it's so important, the Adam. Adam, it's not just it's a human being that you can be do functionally how you're serving your country, your nationality, you're serving your all those that you're around, your society. It depends on you, first of all, that you have to correct your behavior and be more moral and more ethics, and through that you grow up. Grow up in your nationality, or lagoim, enlightenment for all the nations, and then tikkun olam for the universe. That's why Bnei Noach have so responsibility towards tikkun olam in universe. We do our tikkun in our families and our nation, in our Am Israel, in Israel, as much as what we are, how 13 million. We're not billions of people. That's why we need other nations. Not only they say, when you're going to build this third temple? No, we don't want to build the third temple. All the 70 nations all together want to put the hands in other hands through the kindness from the United Nations. Even after 75 years in United Nations, we have massacres. We have Rwanda. We have Syria. 500,000 people were massacred. It's even the Arabs. It's killed one each other. More than 15 million people. Just understand, they're killing one each other. ISIS, Daesh, all of that. Hashd al-Shabi, Hezbollah, Jihad Islami, all of them. When you say you're coming with peace and passion. So, okay, implement it. Do that for the humanity, not just slogans, sismaot ba'avir, purchot ba'avir. It means that implementation, how you're behaving one each other in your family. Starting with family by morality and ethics and respecting our elders, respecting and also respecting our parents, as part of respecting our scholars, to learn more about how to be a role model. That's why then you're going to be not only chosen nation, you're going to be chosen mankind. Adam. First of all, you have to be human being. Then conquer all the world. We can the Catholics and the coming the Masaid Slav to correct the others and so on. And the Muslims will say Allahu Akbar to make a correction for the others. Everything starting from you and me. Aniva ata nitaken etaulan. You and me, we're gonna correct the world by our rationality, morality, and ethics altogether.